Single version's pretty cool too on ceremony. K-L-O-B-A-S-N-E-K. Klobasnek. It's a type of rolled up weenie and some dough. And that's not a kolache. A kolache is a fruit pastry made in Czech Republic. And Texas, you know, twisted it and made you think a kolache was something that had meat in it and rolled up. No, it's a pastry. So they mixed it up, you know. But Czech, there's a Czech ancestry in Texas, so they may have the right to do that. But if you go to Czech Republic, that's known as a klobasnek. I've been to Czech Republic. I've been to Prague. I've been to Brno. I went there with a Shakespeare play. I played Duke Frederick and Sir Oliver only I could talk. I played Duke Frederick and Sir Oliver Martext in As You Like It. It was, don't ask me to quote the monologues. I knew it at the time. We did like a David Bowie kind of Duke Frederick. And then I've done several Shakespeare plays, 2 Midsummer Night's Dreams. I played Demetrius in one, and then the other Midsummers I played Starveling. And then a bunch of scene work. I've done a bunch of Shakespeare scene work. The dude that taught people at the Royal Shakespeare Academy, we studied his book and his videos at Wesleyan. His name's like Barry or something like that. He taught all of them. I don't know if he's passed away or not. I have to look him up on Wikipedia later. He's one of the greatest Shakespeare teachers of all. He taught the new Captain Kirk. And he also taught probably John Hurt. I don't know if John Hurt was in the class. I think maybe he might have been. Liam Neeson probably was in the class. Kate Blanchett might have been, maybe. Everyone that's connected to the Royal Shakespeare, I don't know, Academy, was probably part of it. And I think his name is Barry something. I'll have to look it up. But he was kind of this, you know, Santa Claus looking kind of guy with darker hair. He thought a lot about soliloquies and sharing it with the audience. You were sharing your thoughts on a soliloquies, which is like a monologue, kind of like what I'm doing now. And that's how Shakespeare should sound, like, you know, how occasions do inform against me. Spur my dull revenge, what is man if his chief good and market of his time be but to sleep and feed a beast no more. I'm sure he that made us such large discourse looking before and after gave us not the capability and godlike reason to fuss on us unused. Now whether it be busty oblivion or some craven scruple of thinking too precisely on the event, a thought which quarter hath but 1 part wisdom and every 3 parts coward. It was kind of like that kind of thing. But it was more conversational, and it's, you know, and less just repetition. It's hard to do. You have to really kind of talk it through when you get to the rehearsals. So it doesn't sound like Shakespeare. It sounds like normal speech. How occasions do inform against me. Spur my dull revenge. That kind of thing. But I can't think of his name. But he was a big dude. He had a beard. And he taught so many of them. I think John Hurt. I want to say John Hurt was in the class. The new Captain Kirk, the bald guy. He was in it. I could try to say his name, but I mix it up with so many other actors. There's just so many of them. I'm trying to think of another. The reason why I'm taking so much time is I'm trying to think of another Shakespeare actor that was in it. I'd say Liam Neeson probably was. All right, next delivery, 7:25, 7 minutes, 2.6 miles. All right, so the Royal Shakespeare teacher taught Patrick Stewart, okay, who I believe did a good version of Richard III in the class, okay, during the classroom. They did scene work, and they videotaped it. It was older, but the videotapes were clear. We used them at Texas Wesleyan to learn Shakespeare, to learn how to act in a Shakespeare play. And it's very helpful. I want to say their teacher's name had the name Barry in it. Now, I could be wrong. We'll find out the person's name. But he's a chubby guy. He's got a beard. And he taught among the Royal Shakespeare. Very famous guy. He wrote a book about it. And he really talked much about the soliloquy, as well as many other aspects of the iambic pentameter, which is known as the iambic pentameter, and speaking prose, as well as his sonnets, and covered many of his plays. Very good teacher. It's a whole course. It's a great little course. Anybody can learn it. Anybody can take the course. They're in video. It's done with VHS video. They probably switch it over to digital or CD. DVD. DVD. And they may have it on CD as well. But it is DVD, and it is probably online. I might try to find it on YouTube. But it's really, really helpful to all actors or people that are interested in acting. It helps a whole lot because you focus on the words. Well, the rain bugged out everyone at the fair. Everyone took off. Too bad. It's only 7:21, but it is a little nippy. 37 degrees Fahrenheit. And I don't know. I guess everyone just left and went home. No fun house, nothing. But we do have concert parking, and they're getting ready for some cosplays. There it is, $17 for parking, stock show. All right, soon we'll be passing the Trinity River, and there's a little bit of rain, not a whole lot. We're dealing with about 37 degrees Fahrenheit total right now. But it's not like, it's like drizzling, so it's not like too bad. Here we go. This one's right on a hill. New Life Center Gym, the dock. There it is, the church with the message. It's Lutheran, St. Paul Lutheran Church. Somewhere right in here, probably. I don't know. This is a road that goes there. I'm just gonna call them. All right, so here is some honorable mentions at the Golden Globe. Anatomy of a Fall, which is a French film. It's got a very complex plot. Another one at the Golden Globes was called The Zone of Interest. Then another one at the Golden Globes is Past Lives. But it looks like Maestro got a little bit of attention. Oppenheimer took like everything. All right, next delivery is 851, 5 minutes, 2 miles. Don't go down there. That way goes to the pet cemetery. Don't want to go down there. There's a lot of dogs barking. And there goes a lamp post right there. Dun, 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 dun. Well, looks like I green-lighted another project. So I'm probably going to be going with the Ceremony 1981 from New Order, which was originally Joy Division. Well, it was their song. There's the modern. It was their song, but they unfortunately didn't develop it enough until New Order. So it was a transition song to go right into New Order. But I do like the idea of using Joy Division, especially in A Lonely Place. Suzical Musical and Once coming up. Once will be in March. Glenn Hansard and John Carney made the film 2007. I don't know how to say 2007. And then later on it was turned into a musical. Coming to Casa. May do a matinee to see it, you know, to watch the matinee, to see what it's like. Not a big musical fan, but I do like Glenn Hansard. I like the idea that they turned a rock album, or whatever you want, folk album, whatever you want to call it, what is genre, I don't care. They turned that into a musical. I like that idea. Not their first idea ever, but it's a cool idea. All right, so let's wrap that up. We'll be adding also sunglasses for John Blacksmith and Gerald Ullman III when they use Old Sherry, which is the flamethrower. They'll use that and have to wear special sunglasses. I considered maybe having an additional eye patch for Gerald Ullman III, where he could flip down two eye patches, but one would be like kind of like a tinted eye patch. So, you know, really, Gerald Ullman III has perfect 20/20 vision, or he has good vision, I'd say. The problem is that, well, he still wears readers, but he once had 20/20 vision. He lost some of it as he got older. But he only looks through one eye, because it's an old legend that you can only see a skinwalker with one eye. It's a gypsy thing. You have to look with one eye to see a skinwalker. So they'll wear the eye patch to make sure there's not a skinwalker around. You can't see the skinwalker with two eyes. You can only see it with one eye. That's why he wears the eye patch. Over now. Paid that guy to be in that shot right there. In the car. All right. Looks like another night of delivery. We're gonna head off to see Linda and Kitty. There he is. Hello. I got 2 slices. Yeah, I'm working on it. Oh, there you are.
Left the tortillas on the side. I just added the tortillas 20 minutes ago, so 45 minutes. Yeah, no, so we're just supposed to eat it like a soup.
I don't know, you made it.
I already have tortillas. Yeah. Just like the pot roast. I don't know, sometimes pot roast can come out mushy. I'm thinking about doing the meat by itself. And I do need to get full though. Probably should get it at Kroger. I think it's probably the same price as Walmart.
Right.
and putting the vegetables on the tray in the oven. It's a waste of electricity, but yeah.
Do we have sour cream?
Yes, we do. I bought the fake that.
Oh, the good stuff.
Daisy
Yeah.
was so great. Here we go. Chicken enchilada casserole.
And with sour cream.
I'm gonna run out of room. I need 2 pages. Happy birthday, Grandma.
You getting kind of hyper, Kitty? There should be a pencil sharpener inside of the pencil case.